Yo, what's up guys, it's Melontosh here, and I'm back for week 7 of the GPC, and we're going up against Dom and his Richmond Rayquazas, which took me so long to say in my team builder. And speaking of team builders, if you want to see my team, go check it out in the description down below. But the team I am bringing against Dom in a very quick way is especially defensive Carmine Acid Armor Flubber, which actually tears him a new hole. Like literally, he struggles so much with this right now, like so much. We've got Mammoth, Pig with Expert Belt, Fire Blitz, Will-O-Wisp, Wild Charge, and Super Power. We've then got Red Bull, the Mega Out, so I would knock off Sucker Punch, Ice Beam, and Superpower also. We then have Sejuani, the Mammoth Swine with Focus Sash, Thick Fat, Earthquake, Ice Shot, Ice Crash, and Superpower again. Then we have Noodles, the Assault Vest Regenerate, Assault Vest Tangrowth with Assault Vest Regenerator, Giga Drain, Knock Off, Hidden Power Ice, and Focus Blast. We then have Bruce the Crowbat with Black Sunch Infiltrator, Max Defensive, funnily enough, with Brave Bird, Roost, Defog, and U-Turn. So, let's go into the battle, and I will see you guys there. Okay guys, we are back and we're about to go into the battle against Dom. Let's see what he's brought against us. So Dom brings the Blaziken, the Aromatisse, the Scolipede, the Latios, which is Mega Latios, the Landorus, and the Cobalion, which is pretty scary. Good luck, have fun, bro. Good luck, have fun. Okay, so that's pretty scary. Quite a lot of physical offense there. So no Porygon 2, no Magneton, and no Slowking. So those are the three really important things that I was going to set up on with my Reuniclus. But if he leads with Cobalion, it's cool. And if he leads with Aromatisse, it's cool. But if he leads with anything else, I have to switch out. But I think I'm just going to lead with my Flubber here, the Reuniclus, and see what happens. As he decides to lead with his Cobalion, now I'm not going to lie, this can be problematic for Dom, because I'm just going to click Acid Armor here. As he goes for the taunts, that's a really good play. It's not going to be that problematic for Dom. So we're going to have to find a different time to try and set up on this thing. As I think what he's going to do is just get Rocks up. I don't see him going for the fighting move. He could go for an Iron Head, but I doubt that. But what I am going to do is I am just going to go out into my Noodles here. I'm very tempted to go out into my Emboar, but he does just get his Rocks up, which is a good play. And what I'm actually going to do is I don't see him staying in here. But what does he want to go out into? We actually played Dom in the GPC World Tournament, and he actually beat us in the group stages. So I'm kind of looking to get some revenge here. Kind of definitely looking to get some revenge. But what does he want to go into? Or does he just want to set up an ST? I'm going to go for a Focus Blast here. He just goes for a taunt. Can we please land the Focus Blast? We do land the Focus Blast. It does 44%. So is this thing... What's this? Okay. Right. I didn't mean to go on that. I need to get a calculator up. Why don't I have it up? Oh, I'm just going to do it in the chat. I don't care if Dom knows that I'm calcing. I don't know. I don't really mind that at all. So I'm going to Tangrowth, and I'm going to go to Noodles. I'm going to go to Cobalion. Cobalion blank set. My Focus Blast should do a lot more than that. If you're max HP, then it should do that much. So you're definitely fully specially defensive. You are fully. Oh wow. So you're fully specially defensive. But even then, what happened? 44. So I got a low roll. Yeah, I got literally the lowest roll. So it's a 33.2% chance to OHKO after leftovers, but he doesn't have leftovers. Oh no, it's not. It's just a 3.9% chance to OHKO. So I'm not going to OHKO. Most likely not. Oh, it's not 40. It's 45 to 50. Okay, that makes sense. So now what does he want to do? Taunt and Stealth Rock. Interesting. I don't think he's going to have the Stone Edge. And what is he going to want to switch in on this thing? Maybe the Latios, in which case he's going to U-turn out my Crobat. So I'm going to go into Crobat here because I am max defense. I just want to get rid of these rocks. I would like to just get rid of these rocks. He goes for the Metal Burst. Okay, so we see Metal Burst from Cobalion, which is a little bit crazy. I'm not going to lie. I am just going to go for the Defog. I should outspeed this thing unless he's max speed, but I'm very defensive. He goes out into his Latios here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Defog. I am just going to go for the U-turn. As he Mega Evolves and goes for... Oh, we don't see what he goes for. So we go for the U-turn here, and I can find out what kind of Latios this is. So Bruce here. because this is very important. Because my Reuniclus can't really switch in on a Mega Latios. Mega Latios is crazy. So Melontosh should do 30 to 36%, but it did 19%. So that kind of tells me you're defensive. But you could just be max HP. But if you're max HP, it does 25 to 30%. So no, you're not. You're defensive, 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 defensive. If you're 252 and bold, then it does that. So I'm pretty safe to go out to Reuniclus because I don't think he's going to drop a Draco, and if he does, I think I can take a hit anyway. So he goes for the Whirlpool. Wow, this is crazy, Dom. This is craziness. He goes for the Whirlpool, so I'm trapped here. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for a... I'm going to go for a Calm Mind here and see what he wants to go for. Goes for a Whirlpool, which is just nuts, man. So he's got Whirlpool on here. The thing is, he can't actually go hard out into Scolipede. So what I'm going to do, and I think he might want to switch out here because I don't know if he's Calm Mind with Whirlpool. So I'm actually going to go for the Acid Armor. That's definitely the better play here. 195.3% sure it's a better play. As he goes out into the Cobalion. So I'm going to get up an Acid Armor here, which is a little bit crazy. He's kind of forced to go for the Taunt. But at the same time, he could Metal Burst. So how much is my Side Shot going to do to him? Reuniclus. Reuniclus to a Cobalion. I've actually shown my set, which is not a good thing. Side Shock does 29 30%. So it's not actually going to do that much. And I can recover it back off. So I'm going to go for the Side Shock. I think he's going to Taunt. He does indeed go for the Taunt here. As I'm going to go for the Side Shock. It does 23 to 33%. Metal Burst does 1.5, so I can definitely take another one. I'm going to go for the Side Shock. I can take Metal Burst and then go for a Recover here. He can't really switch into Blaziken or the Scolipede because he's going to take way too much damage. He could maybe go into Latios, but I don't think the Latios is Calm Mind. I don't think Latios is Calm Mind, which also tells me that Reuniclus is a really, really safe switch in into the Latios. So I'm just going to go for another Side Shock here as he goes out. It goes for the Stealth Rocks, getting them up, which is really nice on his behalf. And I'm just going to go for another Side Shock here. As he goes for a close combat, that is going to do literally nothing. I could have maybe recovered, but then, no, there's no reason for that, because he's a Taunt user. I don't know what I'm saying. So hopefully my Taunt should wear off, not this turn. It does wear off this turn. He can go out into his Scolipede, but now here's the Calcaruni I have to consider. So my Reuniclus is at +2. I can't remember if I have to be at +4 or +2 for this to work. Because I know if you're offensive, Adamant, Life Orb, which is definitely his best bring against me. Your Mega Horn is going to do 69 to 82%. So if you do 82%, and then I go to +4. Okay, so I can't do it yet. So I'm going to go into Bruce, which is my dedicated check to this thing. As he should just go for the Mega Horn, hopefully. If he goes for an SD, he is brave, and I like that. If he goes for the SD and he's brave, and like I said, I like that. So, this could be GG. I could have just gone for the Side Shock, but it's just not worth it. Mambo Pig doesn't have Sucker Punch, unfortunately. So we know he's got SD though, which means he doesn't have a move that he needs. So he has to have Mega Horn. If he doesn't have Mega Horn, he's a crazy man. Or Exeter. He's a Bug Stab, basically. He then may not have Earthquake. He may not have Stone Edge for this thing. If he doesn't have Stone Edge, I think I can live a hit. Because I think Crobat resists all his stabs and jazz. That's the reason for it. But if he has Stone Edge, I'm kind of screwed. But at +2, yeah, he doesn't do a lot to me. Even with Aqua Tail, it's 53%. So I could Roost or just Defog. I'm going to Defog here. As he goes for a sub, that's fine. He can't Baton Pass. And I am Infiltrator, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm going to read these rocks so that Mammoth can come in with its Sash. As I'm going to go for a Brave Bird here. I just need to get it low enough to where 2 Ice Shards from Mammoth Swine will take it out. Ice Shard will break its sturdy. We don't see an item on this thing. I think it's most likely... He goes for the Baton Pass. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I don't really know what to do here. I think I'm just going to play on anyway. But I think we play by Smogon rules. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm going to have to check that after the match. But then again, if it is after the match, it'll be so annoying for Dom. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and it was actually legal. He literally just completely forgot. Kind of maybe thought he kind of wanted to put Poison Point on his Scolipede. He wanted to put Poison Point on his Scolipede and instead of Speed Boost, but that's all good. He's saying he'll sub to make up for it, but not sure how that makes up for it. But whatever. I'm just gonna say, don't worry. I'm just gonna play on. What does he mean, sub till he dies? I'm not sure. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're back again. He's going to click sub on this turn. I can make any play because apparently that's the same as him going for SD on this turn. But I wouldn't have, if he hadn't set up that SD, I wouldn't have gone for the default because this thing is too much of a threat. But anyway, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter anyways, because I would have gone for Brave Bird on the sub. But oh well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Mammoth Swarm because I am Focus Sash. And hopefully 2 Ice Shards can do the deed. As he just goes for another sub like he said he would. And I am just going to click Ice Shard. I don't think 2 are going to kill, but at least I'm breaking the sub. So I'm going to click Ice Shard here. And this puts me in a bit of a pickle, to be honest. But oh well, so I'm going to go for the Ice Shard here. As he goes for the Fly. Okay, so... is he going to... Yeah, he's going to outspeed me. So I think I'm just going to go for the Icicle Crash because I am indeed Focus Sash. And he's going to outspeed me. Yeah. So he goes for the Fly here. It brings me down to 3%. And I go for the Icicle Crash and I take out the Lando. He had no EVs on this Lando. Yeah, I was Sash. He had no EVs on the Lando, which is crazy, but it wouldn't have actually mattered because he would have made the same plays, but it's still a little bit annoying for him. As he goes out into his Aromatisse here. And this is something I can definitely set up on. And Lando can still be, Mammoth Swan can still be useful. So I'm going to go out into the Flubber here, do Flub up, and start setting up Acid Armors. As he goes for the Moonblast, it's not going to do a lot to me. If he goes straight out into Scolipede, I'm actually going to Side Shock in case he goes straight out into Scolipede, knowing my set. He doesn't. He just goes for the Moonblast again. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to go for the Acid Armor, which works out lovely for me. I'm just going to go for the Acid Armor. I'm going to get up 2 Acid Armor here. And this could, in fact, be GG. Yeah, I think this is GG. I'm going to go for the Acid Armor here. I think we might have this in the bag. He just goes for a Moonblast here. I am going to recover up. Now, I'm actually going to get to max defense because then Scolipede literally does nothing to me. The Blaze can do nothing to me. I am just going to click recover here. And he could be in a little bit of trouble here. He goes for the disable, disabling my recover. So that's a really, really, really good play. I'm just going to check something really quickly and see how many times that disable lasts for. Disable. Okay, so Ekans, whatever. I just want to see what disable does. Disable. For 4 turns. Okay. So I am still going to set up Calm Minds here. I'm still going to set up Calm Minds here. As he goes for the Moonblast again, it's not going to be doing a lot. In fact, I'm just going to get to a point where I'm going to be recovering more from leftovers, and he's not going to be able to do much to me. So I'm going to go for the Calm Mind again here, and we're kind of looking pretty good, I'm not going to lie. As he goes for a Moonblast, he can start to drop my special attack, but it's not looking pretty for Dom right now. I'm going to go for another Calm Mind here. Even with it, he says GG lol, and no, he cannot break through this at all. But hopefully we can still say this, or I'm getting distracted. That's why I normally ignore people in the battles. But Dom's a great guy, so it ain't like that. He says he's gonna forfeit actually, and it is GG. Whoa. You could crit, but yeah, it's GG if not, I think. So I think it is good game to us as long as he doesn't crit, and Pokemon is definitely a game of luck, so you kind of have to expect the crits. But even after that, as he goes out into the Blaziken here, as I'm going to get up a Calm Mind. He's probably just going to go for the knockoff here, but I am just going to stay in. Like I said, only if he crits me does he win. So I'm going to go for the knockoff. He goes for the knockoff. It does not crit me, and I go for the Side Shock. No leftovers now, though. I'm going to go for the Side Shock. I'm going to take out the Blaziken. The thing is, though, the aftermath that Flubber's going to leave, I think I'm going to win anyway, and I'm no longer disabled. So he goes out into his Latios, which is interesting enough. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for the Recover here, as he goes for the Calm Mind as well. So this is fine for me because I've got the acid armor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start calm mining up as well. And this is not looking good for Dom, like I said, unless he crits me, which would really suck. So hopefully no crits. Hopefully no crits at all. So we know what kind of Latios this is. So let's go to our Reuniclus. Reuniclus. Like I said, Reuniclus literally just 6-0s Dom's team. It's actually crazy. Like, it is actually crazy. I had one practice match and two. And both times I led with Flubber and won 6-0. So, you know, what are you going to do about it? As we go to a Latios, I'm just going to see. I mean, we need to keep clicking Calm Mind. I need to see how much I need to get to 2-hit KO this thing with Side Shock. So, +4? No. +6. Woucher. I'm going to Side Shock right now. He goes to a Side Shock that does nothing to me. I really thought I was going to be able to break this thing. There's 43%, which actually means he can Roost Stall me, which is craziness. That's actually craziness. He can Roost Stall me, but I do have more Side Shocks than he has Roosts, and it's gonna take him a while. So he is just gonna go for the Side Shock, trying to get the crit. Thankfully, no crit, and I'm gonna go for another Side Shock here. And we're looking pretty good against Dom and his Richmond Rayquazas. This Reuniclus set, like I said, my team builder, which is absolutely incredible. I am just going to go for the Side Shock. The Aromatease can't touch me, as he does just go for the Swords Dance here. I'm just going to go for the Side Shock. He should have gone for the Mega Horn and hope for the crit. To be honest, that is his best play. But he does decide just to go for the Swords Dance there, which I can kind of see why, because I could have recovered it. And I'm just going to go for the Side Shock here. And it's not actually going to take out the Aromatease, but he's going to go for Moonburst. And going to do absolutely nothing to me. And we're going to pull out a big win against Dom and the Richmond Rayquazas. Dom is a really good lad. So you guys should make sure you go check him out in the description down below. I know he doesn't have that much motivation for the season, so that's why he wasn't doing as well. He actually played me in between breaks at school, but he's a really good lad. He's trying to grow his channel, so go check him out in the links down below. But I'm really happy with this win. We're 2-5. We're back up on the differential thanks to the 6-0 and this absolutely incredible Reuniclus set that we built together. That's gonna be all for me today, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please leave a like rating down below. If you're feeling like an absolute legend, then go ahead and smash the subscribe button. But other than that, I'll smell you later.